Well, the third thing that has a big effect on me is the fact that and the third things that and the third biggest thing that I've noticed is that is my mental clarity. It's actually I've always been a person. I don't know. I've cared too much about the other people more than myself. So sometimes I would sacrifice myself to just to you know to help others or to listen to others. But what I've noticed now is that I am putting myself first, uh, and I will not sacrifice anymore. I will do what I need to do to help myself first, and of course, those people that are around me, whoever needs my help, I would give my 100% to do that. But what I've noticed, what I really noticed was that I am putting myself first, and also all my negativity, all my negative thoughts. I mean, I've always been a positive person throughout my life, I think, but lately I've noticed that all my negative thoughts, I mean, depressive thoughts, uh, you know, sad feeling, all that, it's not there anymore. I mean, whenever a situation happens, if something bad happens, I try to look at the positive side of it and and it actually helps me a lot. Another thing is when I read things or when I try to concentrate on something, my focus is there, and the focus level is so amazing that everything that I read, I can understand it better, and you know, it's just it's just crazy. I mean, this me thing, I don't know what it is, but I guess you know these are the three biggest things that have changed in my life. But of course, there are so many others that I will uh, let I will try to write it down and maybe perhaps make another video and you know uh, to let you know what kind of benefits I'm having, you know. And I just wanted to make this video because I mean it's almost a crime not to tell people about this. I mean, shit, fuck this. This thing's amazing. I mean, who would ever thought, that eating meat only is a way of life. I mean, I think I've heard of this like 10 years ago, 5 years ago. Like, I've heard of this, people eating meat, and I always thought that, oh, that's crazy. How can you only eat meat? I mean, the cholesterol will shut up and, it would be bad for you. And I never gave a second thought about it. But I got into this because of a coworker of mine. He and I, you know, we both like to work out. We both like to, we had a lot of things in common. And he got into, he's very conscious about nutrition, and he's been, you know, always studying about this. And he kind of introduced it to me. He told me that he's only eating meat, and he's saying that he's feeling great, and he wanted me to try it. And at first, I doubted him, of course, because we would sometimes go out to have something to eat, go to a hamburger shop, and he would only order patties, and he would eat patties only. I mean, he would not eat the fries or the buns or even a drink. And I thought, what a waste of money, You're spending all this money, but you're only eating the patty. And but I slowly cut out carbs from my body, but I was still eating fruits. I was eating a protein shake with banana once in the morning and once at night. So 2 bananas, and also I eat some blueberries, and, stuff like that. And I would eat rice, you know. But I cut out a lot of carbs at that time, and I was feeling good. I was feeling better. I was losing weight, but But it happened the day I gave up the bananas. You know, when I was making the protein shake, I gave up the bananas, and I gave up. I stopped eating rice, but I would still eat like some blueberries. And on the day that I gave up the bananas, I was driving to work, and oh my God, my whole body, I was getting this electricity throughout my whole body. It's just an amazing feeling. Your whole body is just vibrating and full of energy. And that whole day, like my energy level was so up there that, you know, I thought it was, I mean, it's better than any drugs. Like I used to smoke a lot of weed, you know, and stuff like that. And it's better than any drug I ever taken. But the good thing is there's no, it's consistent, and there's no, you know, when you smoke weed, you get high and you feel great. But when you come down, you get tired, and, you know, and you want to smoke again to lift yourself up again. But with this carnivore diet, damn, you know, this thing does not come down. It's just up there. And when I eat right after, like I get that electrical charges throughout my whole body, and oh, it's just hard to express, but it's freaking amazing. And from that day on, I cut out carbs. Like that was about a month ago, 3 weeks, month ago. I cut out all the carbs, all the fruits, all the vegetables, and all the carbohydrates. And I'm only eating meat, butter. I would actually chew on butter. I would cut a piece and eat butter. And that gives me energy. Like as soon as I wake up in the morning, I would, you know, cut out a chunk of butter and I would eat. And as soon as I eat, I get this energy. I mean, that vibration feeling again. And then, you know, I'm out to walk my dog, and then come back, I work out, and before I eat breakfast, and I have the energy to do that. So, I mean, I want to talk about, so I've been trying to, you know, let the people around me know about this, like my brother, my parents, my son, daughter, and my ex-wife. Actually, my ex-wife is having a lot of health issues, and I think this would really definitely help her. But you know what? When I mentioned this to her, she's like completely brainwashed by the mainstream media and or the education that she got. She thinks that eating meat would give, you know, is the cause of cancer, and you know, with high cholesterol would kill her. And you know, I told her to give it 2 weeks, just try 2 weeks, but she wouldn't try. And I wish that, and I truly believe that if she went on this, I mean, all her issues, all her health problems would be fixed. I truly believe that. But it's surprising that, you know, that even though the way I feel, and even though the people that are so close to me, when I try to let them know of what I'm doing and the results that I'm getting, they're very hesitant to try. And one of the biggest things is, I can't just eat meat. How can you survive on just meat? But you know what? I thought so too. But when you start eating meat, the funny thing is, every time you eat that meat again, it tastes better and better. I mean, you don't get sick of it. I mean, it tastes so damn good. And one of the biggest things that I am able to continue with this is that, you know, since I cut carbs out, I have no cravings for food. I mean, other than meat. Like when I see my daughter eat pizza, or see my son eat a hamburger, or my parents eating, you know, Korean food, like, you know, you would think that, you know, you would have this craving for that food, but no, I have no craving. Even if I am hungry, I don't have the craving. I don't feel like eating it. And the way I think, the way I think has changed. Every time I see a vegetable or every time I see fruits, I look at it as poison. You might think this is crazy, but yeah, they're poison. And getting this negative, you know, feelings towards vegetables and fruit. And who would have ever thought that, you could survive without vegetables and fruit? Like, I thought that that was necessary nutrition. You had to have it to have all the vitamins and nutrition in your body. But what I realize now is that you don't need it. Eating meat is good enough. I mean, I feel no lack of nutrition in any way. My digestion has completely been solved. I feel so comfortable. My energy level is there throughout the day, and my mental positiveness towards life has just completely transformed my life. And for anybody out there, who has health issues, who just wants to, feel better, try it for 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Give it a month, because first week you're gonna go through some changes, and you may get some you may get some indigestion. You might get constipated, or you might actually get diarrhea. When you're constipated, try to put in more fat. So what I would do is, I was constipated for a bad constipation for 3 days. For about 4 or 5 days, I couldn't go. But I started eating a stick of butter in the morning and evening, and the next day, I think I ate too much. The next day, I had like diarrhea. Everything came down. So I reduced the the intake of butter, and I'm only eating butter once a day. And now, like, I'm back to the regular. I mean, it's amazing. So anybody out there, you live what, 100 years? What's 2 weeks? What 3 weeks out of your life? If it doesn't work, then I guess it doesn't work for you. But as I look online, majority of the people who went on this carnivore diet are feeling the same way that I am. I've seen people who I've read where people reverse their diabetes, people who grew back their bald hair, people who gums, their gum disease, their gums get better. All these health benefits that people are saying, it's not bullshit. These people are actually feeling it, and they're posting it online. They want people to know about this. I mean, this is the way to life. But, you may think that I'm crazy, but, give it 4 weeks out of your life. If it doesn't work, oh well. But if it works, the benefits that you get, it's worth it, man. I don't know. I just want to let everybody know. It's a crime not to tell other people about this. It's a miracle.